Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen, and today we are watching Season 2, Episode 5 of Severance, and after this episode, we will officially be halfway done with Season 2, which I hate because Season 3 is an undeterminate amount of time away. So, we're going to forget about that right now, though, and enjoy this episode. In the last episode, we had the trip to Woe's Hollow, Irving getting fired, and, also kind of a little bit of attempted murder on his part, but I don't think he would have gone through with it. I think he knew how important Helena was, because he figured out she was an Egan, right? And there's no way they were going to let him hurt an Egan. So he was just trying to get to the bottom of the mystery. So that's kind of where we are. Mark is reintegrating. Helly is Helly again. Dylan is, I think, starting to realize quite how messed up Lumen is, and I'm really curious to see where the hell we're gonna go from here. So, without any further rambling by yours truly, let's just get into it and find out. Oh, I also have turned subtitles on. So, I will see and hear things now. Hearing some ominous kind of music. A cart being rolled. Oh, it is a cart. Ooh, is this Cabal? It looks like a hospital. That's my question. That's why I think Cabal. It could very well be the severed floor, though. It is the severed floor. Or it's at least Lumen. I feel like I know the song that he's whistling. Sorry, I'm thinking of the song. I can't think of it. Who the fuck are you? Let me see your face, bro. Oh, is this for the severance procedure?
Thank you.
I want to see your face. Why are they hiding your face? Who are you, sir, and where are you going? Oh, he's going down. They will not let me see this man's face. And it bothers me. It bothers me.
Hey, when do we keep going?
Maybe tonight. I'll decide later.
Because I haven't remembered anything else.
Right. Well, maybe Irene has.
Okay, interesting. So it is like a process. It's not right away. I don't know why I thought it would be right away, because it definitely wasn't for Petey either, but she said that she had, perfected it, so I assumed, bada bam, bada boom, he's him again, but I guess not.
What's he at? 78%?
81 as of Friday.
81%.
I'm not going back down there.
Ooh.
It won't be you. It will be your Innie.
My Annie who tried to kill me.
Which is still her.
And then the other one tried to kill me. They're
That is
freaking
true.
Animals.
She has almost died twice.
I'll just fake it again.
We can't take that chance.
Milchick's many errors this weekend have forced our hand.
And Father approves.
Father encouraged it.
Yeah, I don't think your dad cares.
Mark S. won't work without her.
And the work is mysterious and important.
They like to say that, but what the fuck is the work?
The board appreciates your sacrifice.
It's not really a sacrifice if she's not doing it willingly, right? This is Helly's first time back since she has no idea who you are.
I need to know what's going on. Like right now.
Where's Irving?
And why was he trying to drown me?
Because you're a fucking Egan.
Ooh, shit.
Wait. Are you saying that she was down here? As me?
Maybe she still is.
Hey, I repeat myself. Where is Irving?
Yeah, where is he?
I'm so confused.
Answer my question! fucking!
Excuse me.
Okay. Calm. Calm. Questions, maybe?
He nearly drowned you. Our only option was permanent dismissal.
So he is dead.
In a way.
Irving B's Audi has departed on an elongated cruise voyage.
I'm sure he's just at home.
Have you ever heard the story of the Glaxschuppen?
No. Sorry. I just, no.
Irving is still dead.
Irving B's Audi has departed on
On an elongated cruise voyage. Yeah, I know. Is he gonna come back or not?
Well, permanent dismissal, like the word, it's right there. Permanent. Right?
He is not.
Wow, some actual honesty.
You fucking murderers.
You can't do this to people.
This went well.
Did it? Did it? I mean, no one attacked you. What? Now we're very green. We're leaning into this. We're leaning into it. Oh, weird.
Hell no. I'm not going near that thing.
It is weird.
Hall passes will still be available.
Let us have a funeral.
Ooh.
Irving is a person and he's gone. So,
To them, he is gone. I don't think it's an unfair request.
Is this MDR's position?
dude. Little hump?
Mark.
Sure, as long as it's quick.
Quick?
Quick, yes. So it doesn't take up the whole day?
Well said, Mark.
Why does he not want it to take up the whole day?
Thank you. Not you.
Is he gonna cough up blood like Petey did?
Mark?
Is his brain going? You know what I'm saying?
Are you okay?
No, not really.
Yeah. Seriously fucked up.
Also, he had sex with you, but not you.
You couldn't tell that she wasn't me?
Obviously not.
She was good at pretending. I couldn't tell either, to be fair, but maybe I'm in the minority there.
You're like her? I don't know. I don't know who you are, I guess.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Well, it's awkward again.
It's not my fault that my Audi hijacked me.
Yeah, no, totally. I get it. It sucks.
It's so much stuff happened between them while you were
What
gone.
happened to you up there?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Nope.
Do you want to hear what happened to me?
No, I don't. And let's just try to forget it.
Oh, she's talking about, like, go back to the beginning of season, what happened. Okay, sorry. I took it somewhere else.
I thought bereavement events were for innies who die on the floor.
That happens?
May I say a question?
You may.
You shouldn't let them have a funeral. It makes them
Why?
feel like people.
That wasn't a question. That was an opinion, unsolicited.
Well, to be fair, she did ask, and you did say, but it wasn't a question. That is also correct.
Let us each take 9 seconds to silently remember Irving and thank Kier for our time with him.
9 whole seconds. Okay. The grin and bared it sign is so creepy. There's the hang in there sign. He told him to hang in there, remember? He told Dylan that. He didn't just use those words willy-nilly.
The least fun guy in the world, he was really fun.
For the least fun guy in the world.
One time, he was pissed at me for watering down the toner, so he put toner in my water cup. He stopped me before I drank it, though. He just wanted to make a point, not harm me physically. But I did accidentally take a sip of it later because I forgot he said that. He was awesome and I miss him.
Oh, I'm gonna miss their friendship so much.
Thank you for your attendance and your participation.
I'm just... Cool, can we stay in here and you can go?
And Irving's fruit head, whose dark hair is courtesy of the Black Beauty watermelon.
Oh, like that. Look, they're hanging there. It's right there. It's right there. It's right fucking there.
I gotta get to work, but great ceremony, guys.
Seriously.
Yeah, why?
Irving was your friend, and he's dead. Why don't you give a shit?
Because he's not dead, he's just not here.
Yeah, but the version of him is dead. This version of him.
You tell her Miss Casey's your wife yet?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, it's my Audi's wife, but sure. No, it's pretty crazy.
Mark!
Honestly, Dylan, I'm glad he did that because Mark is being a dick right now.
What are we gonna do?
No, we're not gonna do anything.
Not gonna do anything. Seriously?
Yes, seriously.
We'll work as a team. We'll figure this out.
There's...
It's just you already had this conversation. I think that's why he's upset.
Because they are smarter than us, okay? They know everything. Because Helena told them.
That wasn't me. Mark, look, I'm not her. I'm not.
She does act a lot different.
And how do I know that?
I mean, he thought the Helena was Helly too.
You just have to trust me.
It's just gonna be hard for him right now.
Not everything here is a lie.
But he believed the other version of you too.
Stop being a fucking asshole.
Yes to that though, because he is. And I get why. I get why. But he is.
Natalie, just before we begin, I was wondering if I could have a word with you.
About what?
I was just wondering if you could share with me a little how you felt when you received the paintings. Because I'm thinking our experiences here have been similar in some ways. We face similar challenges. And perhaps the paintings and the somewhat complicated feelings they evoke.
Is she gonna be honest and vulnerable, or is she gonna do the thing that she
Mr.
usually
Fun's
does?
waiting.
Yes, of course.
I like that though. I like him having a moment of vulnerability with Natalie and them maybe connecting. I like to see the more human, genuine side of Milchick.
Sorry I let you down.
Look at the hang in there poster. For God's sake, Dylan, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Look at the poster. Look at the poster. Remember what Irving said. Remember what Irving said. There you go. Come on. Think about it. Yep. Use the noggin. Yep. Like flip it over or something. There's gotta be, he left something in there. Yep. There's a note. From O&D, first turn right. Oh, it's directions. It's directions on how to get there, right? From, what was her name? Alice or Abby or whatever?
Let's start with the positives. You received the gift of cured paintings with grace. Your attendance and your analysis are both in the excellent range.
Wonderful.
Your analysis.
There have been 3 contentions reported anonymously, which have been investigated and confirmed.
Contentions. What does this
1
mean?
uses too many big words.
Okay.
2, on several of your daily logs, the paperclip was installed back to front, which led to a confusion as to where in the document to begin reading. You brought in a new refining team for Mark S, which failed to coalesce. You instituted kindness reforms.
Because I'm not Harmony Cobell.
You arranged an outdoor retreat and team-building occurrence, which resulted in the termination of one employee and the discovery of the true identity of another, at great risk and harm to the Egan name.
Yeah, that did happen. I think they uses too many big words when it's stupid, though. Like, learn more words.
Mark Scout's completion of Cold Harbor will be remembered as one of the greatest moments in the history of this planet.
What is it gonna do?
I think it's time to go back to the basics, Seth. To remember
Okay, what does
these
that mean?
severed workers' greater purpose.
Which is what?
And to treat them as what they really are.
Which is what? Also, the paperclips one is stupid as well. 85. Okay, chill, Mark. Oh shit, he's Mark. Right? He's Mark right now. He's Mark right now. Right? Like, not Mark S, like he's Mark. Oh.
Hi, Mark. I see you left work 6 minutes early. May I come in?
Oh.
How was the rest of the funeral?
Did Miss Wong take notes? I can't wait to read her article about it in that newspaper you showed me. What was it called again? The Bullshit Gazette?
Hopefully now we can put all this grief and tumult behind us and look forward to some productive work days ahead.
Putting the numbers in the thing.
Refining.
Right?
Yes. Does that sound good?
Whatever you say, Mr. Milchick. Praise cure.
I feel like this is Mark, not Mark S, right? Oh. Oh, we get real close.
Did you and Heliar catch up?
We did.
Did you tell her that you fucked her outie at the Orc Ball?
How the fuck do you know about that? Oh, this is so awkward. Please, step back. Okay, I thought he was gonna get even closer. I was like, sir. Was that Mark? I don't know. Or did he just have like a momentary lapse?
Your sovereign boss may own the clock that greets you from the wall, but you get to enjoy its ticking and thus should be happy. This sounds like Lumen's language.
Well, it's a Trojan's horse. If I can get my ideas to severed workers all across the world, it might beget a revolution.
These are not your ideas, and also...
And what?
Okay, Lumen hurts people, you know that, and if you want to water down your work so they can use it for their fucking propaganda, then you're hurting people too.
She's not wrong.
This is a fiscal and creative opportunity unlike any I have yet seen, and I'm not inclined to just walk away from it. Unless
Don't be a part of
selling
their propaganda
millions
machine,
of
though.
copies of my book and the life that manages to give us has somehow lost its appeal for you.
Okay, whatever, I'm gonna go to bed.
No.
I mean, if you're hurting people, then yeah, it's lost its appeal. Because one of those people is her brother, right? Like, what do you mean? Where is he going? Is he going to the phone booth again? What is this? What is this? Who is he calling?
It's me again. So, they fired me. I think they know what my Indian was up to. I'm telling you to...
Burt again? Oh.
Hey.
Are we going to talk to him?
Why are you following me?
Oh, interesting.
I got this thing. When somebody shows up on my doorstep screaming my name, I want to know why.
Oh, so he just followed him.
It wasn't you at all, was it? You're severed.
Uh-huh. He was severed too.
I got canned a couple of weeks
Talk.
ago. When I pressed them for a reason, they said my innie had an unsanctioned erotic entanglement with another worker. They wouldn't tell me who. Then you show up at my door.
Kind of.
You think we were an item? Well, Fields certainly thinks so.
Kind of.
We had to cancel our trip to Milwaukee. Thanks for that.
Who's Fields? His
That's
hubby?
my husband's Fields. And I'm sorry I came at you just now.
Don't be. He was creepily watching you from a car.
Maybe you could, I don't know.
Talk to each other?
We got a hand. We're planning to have it tomorrow. Might be nice if you come over. We could sit down, talk through it all.
He's inviting him to dinner?
You, me, and...
I hope they...
Fields.
Thruple? Thruple? I'd be here for it. I don't know who his hubby is.
We like red wine. Expensive. Okay.
I prefer white, but that's fine.
I'll walk. Thanks. You sure? I know where you live.
Oh, that's creepy, Burt. How did he find out who he was just because he knocked on the door? Like, you got face recognition technology shit? Did he follow him home that night? Like... Girl, you looking through his shit?
What the fuck are you doing?
I needed some pressure points, things to rattle your memories. Knitting.
Oh.
Yeah, she said it gave
Maybe-
her time to think.
Maybe ask him first?
That hurt?
Well, not really, clearly. Who the fuck is that then? Can we have a moment? Like, who the fuck is that? He got somebody's cremated remains. Who the fuck is it?
Who's in there?
That's what I'm saying.
You're outie.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Who the fuck said you're outie then? I saw the subtitle.
Your outie can parallel park in less than 20 seconds.
Oh, the thing he had with Miss Casey.
Your outie pays all of his gas and electric bills within 3 business days.
Why is that one? I'd be like, okay, cool. Guess we won't get kicked out of our building wherever we live.
Your outie is going to be...
Aw, poor Mark. I'm really curious as to what is going to happen when Mark and Miss Casey, aka Gemma, reconnect, and really concerned that Cold Harbor is going to, like, somehow erase her or something. Alright, you guys, so I thought that that was a really, really interesting episode of Severance. It was very information heavy. It wasn't quite as, like, insane and, like, as the last episode was, which honestly I kind of needed a moment to breathe. But I think there was still a lot of good things and information and things to think about in this episode. Like seeing Helly come back and then be really confused because she's getting dropped into something that she doesn't know what's going on. And Mark is gonna feel a certain type of way about it because he's been lied to. And also, like, he just had sex with who he thought was Helly and wasn't Helly. So then there's, like, a whole issue of consent from both of them. And, like, how is Helly gonna feel if she finds that out? And, I mean, if you're Helly, you're gonna be hurt because, oh, you didn't realize it wasn't me. but also, like, in a way, it was you, because she still has a lot of the same, like, characteristics as Helly, because they are different, but they're also the same, and it's very confusing, right? So I understand that Mark is gonna feel conflicted and upset and hurt and probably guilty, because I would, and just a lot of really complicated emotions about discovering that Helly was Helena since they got back, and then guilt for not knowing, guilt for having sex with her, guilt for just this complicated situation that they're in, because he also knows that his outie has a wife, and it's like, it's very complicated, right? It's not black and white, it's not clear cut and dry, like we saw with Burt and his husband. Like, his husband was upset at finding out that Burt's Annie had some sort of relationship with Irving. Now, I don't know that I would call it an erotic entanglement, but you know, they were falling for each other, right? And so I think that Burt's husband, at least from what we'd heard in this episode, I presume we'll meet him in the next episode, and then maybe we'll see if it's different or not. But he seemed to be at least taken aback, possibly a little hurt, by learning that Burt's Annie had a relationship, which I think is natural. You would be. And it would also be hard because at the same time, like, it's not fully your husband. It's also, like, not, but it also is, because it's the same body, the same lip. Like, I've talked about this before. It's just a very complicated thing. So I don't blame Mark or Helly or Helena for being confused and feeling strange about it, because it's a confusing and strange situation. I don't like Helena as much as I like Helly, which is weird because they are kind of the same, but they're also quite different. And so, I don't know. Like, I don't know if... Well, yeah. I don't know if reintegration is just that part of Helly becoming part of her again, or that part of Helena, or if it's getting rid of Helly. In which case, like, I don't know how I feel about it. And also, I still am very conflicted about Mark and Helly and Mark and Gemma and how I feel about all of it, because Mark just wants his wife back. And I'm very concerned that it's not going to be the happy reunion that I hope for, and that whatever Cold Harbor is going to erase Gemma. And I like, the further he gets into it, the more concerned I am, because why is it groundbreaking? What is it doing? How is moving numbers into a box? Like, I just don't understand what it's doing, and it scares me because I don't understand. I thought the conversation between Huang and Milchick, where she said they shouldn't have the funeral because, quote, it makes them feel like people, was really interesting, because one, I wouldn't think that Milchick would be the more human and compassionate one in a situation, and two, they are people, and I get it because it's very confusing, and there's no clear cut, like, right or wrong in this instance, but they are people, you know? Like, they're humans, they have thoughts and feelings and can develop relationships and live a life. Sure, they're not necessarily separate entities from their outie selves, but they also, in a big way, are. So, I don't know, it's very confusing. And I think that they do have a right to grieve the any versions of each other, because to them, they are dead. They'll never see Irving again, presumably. How is that not a death worth grieving? It's not retirement. Because if you're working with somebody and they're your friend and they retire, you can still see them. You can still go to lunch with them, have phone calls with them, go on fucking vacation if you want. This is a permanent severance, for lack of a better word, of you and this person and your relationship. You will never see them again. You will never get to hug them again. You will never get to have a conversation with them again. How is that not equivalent to death? How is that not worthy of being mourned? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, obviously, I think that the corporate people at Lumen don't see innies as people, which is part of the problem. They create a person, essentially, right? And then don't give them any of the rights or freedoms that being a person should entail you to. And it's so complicated, but it's also like really fucked up. I don't know. Speaking of corporate Lumen and stuff, Milchick's performance review was very interesting. I liked his moment with Natalie before a lot. Like, in the last episode, I thought that they might have had a history because of the moment they shared. The last episode where they had that moment, I mean. But now I'm thinking that it's just a connection that they're having. Not necessarily a connection born of having a connection in the past, but just a connection born of them both not fitting in the Lumen world. They're both Black people in this very predominantly white company where these people are trying to tell them to feel a certain way about being included in the history, but they're not actually being included in the history because it's a retconning of the history, and it feels very performative and weird and like, I don't know. It feels icky to me. So I like that they're bonding over that, and I like to see this human side of Milchick. I think so much of him is so robotic and so performative that when we get these glimpses of who he actually is, it's very interesting. Like, I would love to see Milchick completely separate from Lumen. Like, when he goes home at night, would love to see what he, like, how he actually is as a person, you know? I'm glad that Dylan found the hang in there poster that Irving wanted him to find, and that he figured out what that meant, and that he found the instructions left by Irving on little paper. I don't know what's going to come of it, but I'm excited that it at least exists, you know? I'm also excited about Burt and Irving and his husband having dinner. Like, that's going to be a really interesting dynamic, and I'm curious to see how Burt and Irving sort of get along and bond as outies. And I'm curious if Irving will tell Burt a little bit about what the fuck he's doing here. Like, who sent him to Lumen, what his goal was, and all that, you know? I am very concerned that Mark is now coughing in the same way that Petey was coughing in season 1 before, you know, he passed away. And that Ragabi said that she knew what she was doing, but this is only the second time she's done it. She said that she knew what she was doing now and she could make it safe, but like, do you? Is it? I don't know. And that's concerning to me. I'm also really concerned about Mark and Gemma's reunion. Like I said at the beginning of this post episode, I'm really worried that it's not going to be the happy reunion that I want it to be, and that it's going to just be a lot sadder than I kind of am ready for. a couple more things. We left Mark at 81% or 85% done with Cold Harbor. Don't love that. Don't love that. Because I feel like when we get to the end of Cold Harbor, bad things. Bad things. That's my prediction. Also, Mark and Milchick's face-off in the elevator was very interesting. Anyway, I think that is all that I have to ramble at you for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you want to watch episode 6, you can right now over on Patreon if you are watching this on YouTube, as well as my entire full-length reaction to this episode and all the episodes so far of Severance. Those are over on Patreon as well, which is linked in the description down below. I am gonna go, and I hope to see you guys next time for episode 6. Until then, bye guys!